What up, man? It's your homeboy Newzae Davis, and you are now into the interview. Yeah.
So, Newzae Davis, I hear you an up-and-comer singer, rapper, entrepreneur. Can you tell me a little bit about some projects you're working on right now?
Yes, I actually am doing a couple projects myself. I just got done recording the song called Special. It's recently recorded. Shout out to my boy Junior and shout out to my nigga Kai. For hopping on the track with me. It's a hit. Yeah.
Okay. And you're currently working on a project called Code 9. How many songs are you anticipating on that new project?
The whole track list is 23 songs in total. The whole track is just 23. I just want a lot of people to know that I did put a lot of time into this one Pacific album. Being my first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a rough copy of each song. I'm gonna go down into my homeboy Troy. My producer Troy, and I'm gonna let him, stitch up the tracks for me. Make them sound radio quality and radio official. Which I really plan on having a lot of success with.
Okay, and what song off of that Code 9 album do you think is your favorite? Or you?
My favorite, I gotta think. It's a lot. Beach Love. Beach Love really is just, it separates me from all the other songs and all the other tracks that I've done recently. Beach Love is about basically falling in love in a moment, and what a lot of people don't really know is that what peaceful way to to ever fall in love, is looking at an ocean view, or the best place to ever get married is the beach, kissing, in between the sunset. It's real beautiful, and I felt like since the summer's coming around, I might as well go ahead and give everybody a sample of Code 9 and drop Beach Love. Yeah.
Any personal inspirations for this CD? Were you personally inspired by anything to collaborate the music?
Personal. The thought of having my parents, my mom and my dad actually supporting my music all the way, ignoring the critics, always taking my side up when it comes to music, that really is a blessing, that really is something for me to be actually inspired for. And it's everything that that's all I feel off of. It's the acceptance of my family, the acceptance of my family's approval for the music. And that's something that humbles me a lot, that makes me keep going. Yeah.
Describe how music makes you feel.
Music is, if music was a woman, I would make love to it. I'll do whatever I can, to be humble, to make it feel humble. Music is just based on a lot of cultures, a lot of cultures, a lot of religion, a lot of, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. And the fact that music is so powerful, that you have the ability to just write down a single note, or to write down a single bar, or a single song, or a single poem, or some type of poetry, and it becomes as powerful as ever. And that's why I love music. It's extremely powerful.
So in the industry, any inspirations early on? Who did you really inspired you to give all you had to the industry?
Lil Wayne. That's it. Lil Wayne is just my favorite artist of all time. I mean, I know a lot of people do get offended of Lil Wayne's music, of his explicit content. But I mean, I've been listening to him, since my mom has been filming baby tapes. So, I mean, it's a blessing, to actually see me, It's just like every artist wants to be like Mike, but Kobe Bryant wants to be like Kobe Bryant. That's exactly how I picture Lil Wayne and me. A lot of other artists, they're trying to strive like Lil Wayne, But I'm at least trying to be, the next me. And, I believe that that's the same thing that Lil Wayne is trying to do, be the only Lil Wayne. There can only be one Lil Wayne. There can only be one Newzae. So I just feel like if I put in as much work as he puts in, or practically even times two, not only will I be remembered as the kid that everybody, give comparisons to by Lil Wayne, but it also has the work ethic of him, and like I said, I believe that is also a blessing. Yeah. And
outside of music, you're working on a clothing line as well. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
The clothing line, new art. It's in the works. It's not really done yet, but it's in the works. A lot of clothing design inspiration. A lot of designers inspiration. I didn't really take an interest into clothing lines until I actually, started to, dress the way that I dress. It's because of the simple fact that, a lot of things can actually show the difference of a person. And I believe that, not only my music, but how the way that I dress is something that people can remember, in memory type, or, something they witness through the eye to eye. And that's what I really feel. That's how I feel about music. That's the same thing I feel about clothes. And that's why this clothing line will be dropping. And I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this exclusive right now. There will be at least 4 or 5 clothing wear for Code 9 when Code 9 drops. There will be at least, around like 2 jackets, probably like 3 t-shirts, just for Code 9 only, and that's just a treat, from me to, the people that listen to my music and the people that support me. There will be clothes also involved in Code 9 after it's been released. Yeah.
Okay. So, are you going to be getting out, promoting any new music?
Yes.
Doing any events or anything like that?
Yes. Besides talent shows, hopefully I get something. Hopefully somebody realizes my talent. It gives me a shot. I am performing in June. I can't remember the day, but I am performing in June at a all-white clothing party. I'm performing Beach Love and Special, which is 2 of my tracks. Back to back. You gotta catch that out there. I will be videotaping that as well. Other than that, that's basically just it. Just that right there. Trying to push out the clothing line, push out the album, and just sell, make quality music, and give something people to look for.
And where can people find your clothing line? Do you have a website or any information, social medias you want to give?
My Facebook name is Newzae Davis. That's Newzae and then Davis. And then I have a page on Facebook called Newzae. I also have a profile on MySpace. You can look my name up. Just type it up in Google, Newzae Artez Davis MySpace, and it'll come up. I also have, I'm gonna start uploading videos on YouTube more. I got Newzae.com, Newzae.com. Just basically just, yeah, that's basically just it. And if you have my number, you know what I'm saying, call me. My email is bassgang, BASSGANG, ENTERTAINMENT @gmail.com. If you want to email me or you know, want to you know, get conversations started, you know, that's where you can find me at those local places. Yeah.
Okay. Anything you want to say to your fans, supporters out there?
I mean, give me time. Time will come. I mean, like I told everybody, I don't have to be famous, you know, to make money or, you know, to do what I love. And, you know, as you can see right now, this is what I love. Bass gang. You know, this is everything to me. Music is everything to me. Code 9 is everything right now. This track list is everything right now. The fact that I put in so much work into making this whole project and to make the inspiration to give people something to be inspired by, to give something people can actually think of, to give something that people can actually remember, give something that people can actually witness in time, you know, just to give people a view of, you know, my creativity, of my feeling, you know, my thought into the generation, my thought into everything else. But at that time, that's all you need to worry about right there. It's called 9. That's all you gotta worry about. It's coming soon. I'll show you that. Yeah.